It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
This is Kevin Hart. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Memphis, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And checking out Chicago, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the game.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Paul and Levine. Derek Jones is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Wizards, in the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Hachimura. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
DeRozan, that's good.
Boy, officials say play.
Now the Bulls with it. This their first look at this year's Washington Swamp. Harrell against Levine. To the middle. Here's Jones. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hachimura. Now the pass to Harrell. This is DeVille. Scoring the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Levine.
Multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
I'll tell you, a number of ways.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. 4-point game. Vucevic down low. He's against Kuzma. That one good for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Beal. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. Beal picking up the assist.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Bean passes to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Oh, Vucevic.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. Obvious checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And stolen by Bertans. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. And that one is good for Bradley Beal.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Right the pass to DeRozan. There's the drive. White. And it's put back in by White.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound or the lack thereof, a lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Neto, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over in the corner, Bergeons.
Keren
Good.
kerjain.
And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Travis Bertans out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Neto in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Okay.
Pass to White. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 6. The lob to Bradley. Takes the pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside Bryant. Back to Beal. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, excellent.
In the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and
gentlemen. The space there, but it's offline. Levine wide open. Good. And it's Creed picking up the assist. Levine's got 9 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. And Jones sends it back. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Wizards in possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Wizards making
Fearlessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Ball. On the pass to McKinney. Back to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's DeRozan. Another shot. Vucevic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Beal. They need this. And he drops that one in. 13 points in the game.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
DeRozan against Kuzma. Over the jam by DeRozan.
And how about
for the Wizards? Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Thomas Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Avdia in for Kyle Kuzma. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Alfonso McKinney. Kobe White, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
And that's how his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dinwiddie against Bradley. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Derek Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the center.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Levine for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper, but was strong as a...
Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they recover it. Squeeze again. And Levine lays it in. And the bull timeout. Washington making some changes. Bertanis, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Raul Neto. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Jones. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed like bigs were dying breed in the NBA. And then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that the center position was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about
rim, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Caruso. Dinwiddie covering. On the way, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer is right on target. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Bertans. Here's Dinwiddie. That's good. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. Here's Bertanis. And terrific work on the offensive to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. 15-point game. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Ball. Beal gets a wide open look. And the ball's coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dinwiddie against Ball. DeRozan on the wing. On the wing, Levine. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Biarin kosong.
Levine
Struggle here to find a rhythm in the second half. The field goal percentage starting to tail off.
Saya sama itu gol.
So they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine finds Jones. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. Wizards trailed by 19. Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. With the teardrop, and Jones sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Harrell.
Listen, any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with leadership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job?
1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here is Holiday with the floater, and the layup is good. Holiday's got his frame for Zach LaVine.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Berton's shot is good.
Well, so much easier to get out in transition, score in space. Davis Bertans, that's an easy 2.
White with it. It's Bradley on the wing. Back to White. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Brown. They get it again. And it's Bradley on the follow. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Spirited performance. You love this.
Hand.
Green up on top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. White the pass to Brown. Back to White from past the arc. Off on that one. And so Chicago takes